right here from won that game against Miami. And there wasn't much question as to how that game was going to turn out. They absolutely put the hammer
from three-point range to win that game, but it certainly doesn't hurt. And in that game, boy, did they shoot it lights out from beyond.
Lights out is a real good way to describe it. Just take a peek at the box score. I mean, their percentage from deep was off the charts.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Jackson and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Andre Drummond is out there with Freak, and it's Harris in at the 3 slot. And that one's good. Freak.
You got this.
Detroit on D in this matchup with the Hawks. It's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
And you know, with two teams in the upper pyramid in the early going, important to establish that pecking order, especially within your conference. So this game is important.
Harris outside. Freak kicks to Jackson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Freak on the foul called on Paul Millsap. That's his first foul.
That's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
Drummond passes to Freak. 6 to shoot. Caldwell Pope kicks to Freak. That's good. Freak's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Passes it to Millsap. Schroeder with the ball. 11 points for him in that last game against Miami.
Yeah, but Kevin, a lot of those points came at the line. I mean, he was aggressive to attack the D, not settling, and really did a good job of cashing in on those free throws.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Harris outside. He feeds it to Freak. Can't get it to go. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Now the pass to Cephalosha. Dishes it to Schroeder. Millsap a screen. Schroeder passes to Millsap. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Harris outside. To the paint from 11 feet away. And for Detroit, they come in off a good outing against the Magic.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way. And that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
Here's Caldwell Pope, and it's blocked. Here's Cephalosha. Rebound, Detroit.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
Jackson with it. Now defended by Korver. It's Jackson with the drive. Lets it go from 11. Will not go. This is off the front iron. For Atlanta, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Picked by Horford. There's the dish to Millsap. And it's sent back by Drummond. Here's Jackson. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
The Hawks trailing. Schroeder kicks to Cephalosha. Lets it go from deep, and Millsap hits from deep. Millsap's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Hawks.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Freak. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Detroit shooting their first free throws of the game. Mike Scott's checked in for Paul Millsap.
Under 6.
Good on the second free throw. Hawks have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. In the corner, Cephalosha with it. Korver dishes to Scott. Scott with a screen on Jackson. Clock at 6. Schroeder passes to Scott. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Great outside shooting fueling this line.
And the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Schroeder kicks to Horford. No luck. Nice D from Freak.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Jackson against Korver. Here's Freak. Nice D from Scott. Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. Pick by Horford. Schroeder passes to Horford, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounce ability.
Now here's Freak, coming off a stellar performance against Orlando. And Kyle Korver picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Harris outside. Freak dishes to Caldwell Pope, and that is good.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Now here's Freak. He's got 7.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Now here's Schroeder. Scott with a screen on Harris. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Teague is checked in for Atlanta. Morris right side. Caldwell Pope kicks to Freak. Takes it from 10. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Freak's got 9 points.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago. Number 5, the Hawks.
I mean, they held opponents to so few.
Kent Bazemore's checked in for Atlanta. The Hawks leading by 4. Teague the pass to Schroeder. Teague kicks to Horford. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
As we take a look at the rankings, let's see where Detroit ended up last season. 9th in opponent field goal percentage, 11th in opponent points per game, and they were in the top half of the league in fewest turnovers. Not bad, but certainly they'd like to be better.
And you look at that ranking in terms of opponent field goal percentage, basically that tells you they play tough defense. And in this league, that's how you win. Although they got room to grow, defense has already been established as their foundation.
Fast break Detroit. Drummond dishes to Freak. Outside for Jackson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And Drummond throws it down.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Here's T. After the basket by Detroit, it's blocked. Here's Caldwell Pope. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his third assist on the night, and Bazemore kicks to Scott. There's the pick. Here's Schroeder. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Hawks lead by 3.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Drummond. Talking about that win against the Magic, he was definitely a major factor as well.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Here's Schroeder. Picked by Horford. Clock at 6. Now here's Schroeder, guarded by Jackson. And it's Schroeder missing. Here are the Pistons with the ball. They trail by 1. Drummond a screen. Here's Freak. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
All right, a moment to check out the stats for Jackson. Coming off a terrific season. Last season put up about 17 points per, 11 assists, and just over 2 steals. And the numbers, while pretty outstanding, I mean, we now come to expect that from this guy.
Completely in harmony with what his coach is trying to do there. Just a marvelous all-around talent.
Chris Humphries has checked in for Atlanta. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Dennis Schroeder. Then for the Pistons, Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Jody Meeks comes in for Caldwell Pope, and it's Andrew Goudlock in for Jackson. Now here is Hardaway. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Miami. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Here's Bazemore. He's guarded by Meeks. T kicks to Hardaway. Scott up top. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. Scott's got 7 points in the game. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Now here's Freak. He's got 11. They grab their own miss. Shot's good.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
So it's the Hawks now, after the basket by Detroit. Outside Hardaway, picked by Humphries. Off the screen. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Hawks lead by 1.
This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these two teams have competed.
Going down to the wire. I mean, I'd be surprised, actually shocked, if it ended any other way.
Here's Goudlock. Hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And the shot is good.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Atlanta's gone 4-6 from long range here early on. And Bazemore kicks to Scott. There's a good screen. Picked by Humphries. Teague for 3. The shot no good. And the Pistons now going the other way. Goudlock passes to Freak. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
The Hawks trail by 3. Teagues it to Bazemore. 40 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. That doesn't go in either for Teague.
Good little 2-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Hardaway. Good work defensively by Morris.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Gaudelot dishes to Freak. The feed to Gaudelot. Kicks it to Meeks. Buries it from three-point range.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Pistons on top as they wrap up the first quarter with an energy burst, a 19-7 run. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. The second quarter beginning in just a moment. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think? Checked in for Horford. Ken Bazemore comes in for Cephalosha. And Hardaway is subbed in for Kyle Korver. Paul Millsap out there with Humphries. Then there's Kent Bazemore. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Teague in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Morris outside. Freak with it. Millsap's there. Offensive rebound. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. The Pistons have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. Ties it up. And this next one could give them the lead. The Hawks making a switch here. Scott's checked in. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
And now, your Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders. That was your Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders. One more time, give it up.
Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Magic, boy, was he tremendous. He finished with 42 points and was just an absolute force inside on defense, batting away shots every second he was on the floor. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Oh, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Now the lock passes to Baines. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Baines has got 4 points in the quarter.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Freak. In for his 7th make in 13 tries. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Pistons.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half.
Takes it from 10 and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Freak's got 19 points. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
So close.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Picked by Humphries. Hardaway kicks to Humphries, and it's good. Assisting on the play with Hardaway. Humphries has got 6.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
And that one's good. Freak. The Hawks trailing. T kicks to Humphries. Pass to Bazemore. 14 feet away. Morris with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris. Atlanta with the ball. Humphries dishes to Bazemore. Shot clock at 5. Hardaway, that's a two-pointer. That one wide left. Detroit's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Over to the wing. Feeds it to Gaudala. To the paint. A runner. And it's Freak missing. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Hardaway kicks to T. And it's Humphries, top of the key. Scott, good. Scott's got 11 points.
And it's been an exciting game. Both teams really fighting this one out.
And I tell you what, a recycle bin full of lead changes. It's been a game of major runs so far.
Spacing. Spacing.
The Pistons trailing. And Gaudala kicks to Morris. Here's Freak. It's stolen by T. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And the slam dunk by Bazemore.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into sequence
could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Detroit shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And it's been an issue for them as it was last year, only 72% from the line.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
And so he makes both from the line. A tight game here in Atlanta. T kicks to Scott. He dishes it to Hardaway. 1:21 left to play in the first half. Pass to Humphries. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Hardaway has got 3 assists now in this one.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists. He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Humphries kicks it to Bazemore. Left side, Hardaway. Here's Humphries, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
So a moment now to see the story on Jeff Teague. How he did last season. Averaged about 11 points a game, 6 assists and 2 rebounds. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go, but I like what I'm seeing right now.
First one falls for him.
Well, a good one here for Humphries. He has 9 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Morris kicks to Freak. They set the pick. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Scott. Passes it to Bazemore. The Hawks have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
And so Bazemore nails both of them. Pistons trail by 5. Gaudala passes to Morris. Here's Freak. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Right side, Hardaway. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
That's good from Scott. Here's Gaudala. He kicks it to Freak. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Freak's got 12 now in this quarter.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Hawks lead by 4. And now we'll send it down to Doris.
You guys had the lead after the first, but now find yourselves behind. What's the mindset of this team heading into the break?
I think we're still upbeat. We would like to have a stronger second quarter, but we know there's a lot of game left. Hopefully we can get back to how we started the game. That's all I got.
Wow, Kevin, not sure what to do with that one.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
It's been about his ability to just lock down the opponent from a defensive standpoint. A lot of shots also being blocked.
That reach he's shown, Greg, has certainly been fantastic in getting to some of these shots. I mean, he looks like he's got telescopic arms out there.
On the court for the Pistons, Jackson and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Freak is out there with Harris, and it's Drummond in at the 5. That one goes, count it.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
Jackson dishes to Harris. To the paint, here's Freak. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Freak's got 29.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
To the left side wing. And here is Cephalosha. He feeds it to Horford. 5 on the clock. Sweet move. And it's good on the layup. Horford's got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Jackson kicks to Harris. Here's Freak. Good. And Harris gets the assist. 31 points for Freak.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Now here's Schroeder, guarded by Jackson. Shoots the 3. Rebound by the Pistons. Drummond's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Jackson kicks to Caldwell Pope. Here's Freak. Atlanta with the rebound.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
Here's the pass to Cephalosha. Dishes to Horford. No good. Good D by Drummond. Pistons trail by 4. Outside Jackson. There's the dish to Freak. Out to the wing. Here's Caldwell Pope, guarded by Korver. Millsap with the steal. Now here's Schroeder, guarded by Jackson. Now Schroeder to the inside. Millsap, that one is good again. He sits right from the floor with the basket.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
And there's the feed to Harris. Outside Jackson. Kicks it to Drummond. Down low. Freak. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Freak's got 33.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Mike Budenholzer... Coach addressed the guys in the huddle. His message was clear. Quote, he's who we want getting the bulk of the touches. He is who we want making our decisions. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Korver passes to Horford. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Pistons trail by 4. Jackson dishes to Freak. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Fast break. Here we go. Pushing it up. And the basket by Horford. Horford's got 16.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden one.
Back to Harris. 9 feet out. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Freak.
Everything working for them out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Schroeder kicks to Millsap. Pass to Cephalosha. Feeds it to Schroeder. Lots of room. And the shot is good. Schroeder's got the lead back up to 6 now for Atlanta.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And stolen by Horford. Now here's Schroeder. He's guarded by Meeks. Schroeder passes to Horford. They get it back. And that one's good. Millsap. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
And the shot is good. And that's now 37 points for Freak.
The points just keep coming for him this quarter. And just at the right time, too, as they try to narrow the deficit.
Picked by Horford. Schroeder kicks to Horford. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Horford's got the lead up to 8 now for Atlanta. The Pistons have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Pass to Jackson. To the wing on the left. Meeks. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 5 assists tonight. Horford with a screen on Jackson. Schroeder passes to Horford. Millsap has the open look. From outside, off the mark.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Drummond the screen. Jackson kicks to Drummond. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Andre Drummond picks one up.
What a performance from Millsap here. He has 18 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was.
The Hawks leading by 4. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Kyle Korver is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Cephalosha in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Schroeder passes to Cephalosha. Millsap a screen. 6 to shoot. And it's Korver in the corner. The shot misses. And Detroit the other way now. Jackson with it. He dishes it to Freak. Fires from deep. Rebound Atlanta. Now here's Schroeder. Millsap a screen. Schroeder kicks to Millsap. Korver gets a wide open look. Korver missing again.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Over to the left wing. Passes it to Freak. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go. They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
The Hawks leading. Here's Schroeder. They set the pick. Millsap a screen on Jackson. Outside Korver. He kicks to Schroeder. Hawks passing it around. Here's Horford. On target from 13 feet. Horford's got 24.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup. Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
And here's Millsap from the arc. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Down low. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Freak.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Now here's Schroeder. D right on him. He feeds it to Horford. Cephalosha kicks to Millsap. Banked in off the glass. Millsap's got 14 points now in the second half.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Here's Freak. Soft touch off the glass.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
Completely agree with that, Clark. They need stops and really can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are nice, high percentage looks.
And he gets it to go. Freak's got 47 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Schroeder passes to Horford. It's deflected. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Freak dishes to Jackson. Caldwell Pope kicks to Freak. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Hawks leading by 3. Schroeder kicks to Korver. The pass to Millsap. Dishes to Schroeder. They set the pick. Horford has a wide open look. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Horford's got 6 in the quarter.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Jackson passes to Freak. Harris dishes to Drummond. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Some good play tonight for Drummond. 10 points and a block. You talk about being on. He's been it. Not even 1 missed shot so far.
This is superhuman stuff we're seeing today, guys.
And he sinks the second.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Cephalosha kicks to Millsap. Outside Korver. There's the dish to Cephalosha. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Jackson. Drummond passes to Freak, and the shot is good. Freak's got 49 points in the game.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And here's Schroeder. Millsap a screen on Jackson. Schroeder kicks to Millsap. That one goes. Count it. Millsap's got 30.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no line in those totals.
Here's Freak. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. 51 points for Freak.
Just call him the closer. He won't let this team lose.
How about the carrier, too, because he's put his team on his shoulders. 6 for 6 so far in the fourth.
Pick by Horford. Korver kicks to Horford. Sefolosha dishes to Horford. And again, it's Atlanta.
What a huge boost he's giving them here. 4 or 5 in this fourth quarter has come up big.
Drummond a screen. Jackson drives in. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most...
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
The 19-foot shot. That one off the back iron and out. For Detroit, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Some really terrific numbers for Freak. And what a tear he's been, rejecting shot after shot.
Clark, he has owned the paint.
Under 6.
And it's tied up with that one. The Hawks shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Picked by Horford. Korver passes to Millsap. The feed to Schroeder for 3. That's good. And the Hawks lead by 3.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Talk about clutch. He has been on fire.
He's made all 7 of his field goal attempts, answering the call here in a close game.
Now Sefolosha. Horford with the screen on Harris. Here's Sefolosha. Rebound, Detroit. Drummond's got 9 rebounds now tonight. For Detroit, they've gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter. Really getting it done. There's Freak. Back to Jackson to take the lead. Millsap grabs the miss. Millsap's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now here's Schroeder, defended by Drummond. Sefolosha with it. 6 to shoot. And it's Schroeder missing. Detroit's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Kicks it to Freak. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Millsap, and so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Paul Millsap. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
Stay tight on him.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
He's having a great game at the free throw line, Kevin. His hot streak continues.
Now here's Schroeder, guarded by Jackson. And it's Korver in the corner. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Pistons shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. On the wing, Harris, guarded by Horford, and the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Boy, did he go hard to the boards, but clearly went over the back in doing it.
Yeah, kudos for the effort. I always love that kind of effort, but he was just a little overzealous.
The 3 from Korver. Korver missing again.
Nothing dropping for him, so I think in the best interest of his team, he may need to think about not shooting right now.
Drummond a screen. Harris against Horford. Harris kicks to Freak. It's stolen by Korver. Here's Schroeder. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. The Pistons leading. Pass to Freak. Out to the right wing. Caldwell Pope kicks to Freak. And he gets the bucket. Freak's got 59 points.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Horford with a screen on Jackson. They double him with Drummond. And Horford, here we go. And it's blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Feeds to Korver. Shot clock at 6. Here's Schroeder.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Harris dishes to Jackson. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got his 8th assist in the game.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Schroeder with the ball. Jackson on him. Horford no luck.
You know, they've been outstanding on the boards, and it's a big reason why they've got a lead. Doing the dirty work down low.
We call that a collabo because everybody's boxing out and making sure they secure the glass.
Okay, Atlanta, let's keep it going. Bring our very own Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Mike Budenholzer was. He told us, guys, I know we can do this, fellas. Let's maximize every possession and get after it and just watch. Things will go our way. Kevin?
.135 left here in the fourth quarter. Schroeder kicks to Horford.
That's the ball.
No good again that time. Pistons leading by 9. Now here's Drummond. Caldwell Pope pass to Freak. That's tipped. Here's Horford. Drills the baseline jumper. Horford's got 32 points.
No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect. I love his disposition. He has stayed in attack mode.
Jackson dishes to Freak. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And Harris wide open. He shoots. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this one.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook. You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the three ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
Freak. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And really, with every point from this point on, it seems like they're just closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it. I mean, hey, it's been a tremendous all-around performance from this group. I don't think there's any question about that.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The three from Cephalosha. And it's Freak with the rebound. And so the Pistons take the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
You put on what was simply an incredible fourth period. How were you able to take over this game in the end?
I think our team just wore them down over the course of the first 3 quarters. And during the fourth, it made things easy for myself and others to create space and use the shots that we like to take. It was really a team effort. Definitely.
It was a pleasure for us to watch. Thank you so much. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And coming up next, the postgame show with Ernie Johnson, Shaq, and Kenny the Jet.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further adu, let's present to you our Jordan player of the game, Freak. It was lights out shooting at its best from him in this game. 60-plus points is rarefied territory that few players ever see in the NBA. But we saw it here tonight. Truly jaw-dropping.
He was literally unstoppable tonight, Ernie. Those defenders that were trying to guard him are going to have nightmares tonight. He put on a clinic on how to break down the defense. With that kind of performance, it's going to be hard to repeat it.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys. He was a 4-time consensus All-American back then. Overall, great game.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.